What's good, guys? Your girl G here, back with another quick video. As you can see, I'm kind of like on one of AAA Cooper's grounds where Swift holds their trailers and containers. I'm back on the road doing southeast region, but due to the tropical storm Nicole, I'm a Florida resident. They kind of rerouted a lot of the freight for the time being. So being that I had my week-long experience with Intermodal, I'm picking up an Intermodal. I just want to show you guys some things that I had learned. You want to make sure, this one's kind of an older model, so you want to make sure that it's tied down. You can look right there, make sure that it's locked. You see the little lock right there. You want to make sure that's pushed in. That's how you know it's locked. And some of these, all the older ones are kind of difficult. I'm not gonna take it off to re-show you because I had to fight to get this thing back on because it's bad spacing, it's horrible spacing. I don't know why they did it like this. But the newer chassis are real easy to get them on there, but you want to make sure it's really secure and tight. Make sure it's not budging, because if not, you're liable to be on the you be driving and then next thing you know, one of your glad hands will just come off and then your truck will stop in the middle of traffic. So you don't want that. And then you want to come over here and make sure this one's the same way. Make sure it's tied, make sure it's locked where it won't move. Of course, it's the same thing with the landing gear. I already let it up. You don't got to let it all the way to the top, just let it up enough and go underneath there. Make sure your fifth wheel is closed. All right, this is what you call a chassis. This is a chassis. This is what the containers sit on. Okay, it's not actual trailer. They're sitting on top, and it is dangerous. They can roll off, but it's not ridiculously like weak where it's just gonna fall off on you. But if you drive recklessly and spinning and turning real fast and stuff like that. So for the back, I have yet to zip tie this. So I'm gonna show you how I did the other side. I'm just gonna bring it around there because, like I said, this is kind of an older model chassis. The new ones look a little different, makes more sense, but I'm gonna wrap around there and bring it through here and just tie it down. But this is what you're looking for. You're looking for it to look flat. Okay, when you turn it around, it's real thin and it sticks out, you know it's unlocked. But when you see the flat piece in the back, you know it's locked. Okay, so that's what you're looking for to make sure these chassis are locked. You see, like this one, just locked it, tied it in there, because when you're driving, it can easily, the vibration can easily unlock these trailers. So you don't want that. You don't want to find out the hard way. So you usually do that, and then you come to the back and just get your paperwork for your load or whatnot. Don't assume that the trailer is locked properly when you pick it up, because majority of the times when I've come to pick up one, they wasn't zip tied. So you want to make sure that you take the time out to zip tie them, so you don't find out after the fact, unfortunate situation. So make sure you take the time out, make sure everything's security is safe. That security is priority, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Security is priority. So I'm about to get on the road and take this one out. I wanted to do that real quick and show you guys, and I'll be back because I want to talk about something else. So don't go nowhere, stay there. I'll be right back. All right. What's good, guys? Excuse me. What's good, guys? I'm back. Hopefully you could hear me. When I first came on with the earlier footage showing you that I was picking up an Intermodal, I was trying to kind of sort of talk fast because it was raining. Like, we still had tropical storm Nicole weather, so it was raining, it was cloudy, and then it was like birds out there eating, so I'm trying to get out their way because but yeah, so basically, just to reiterate again, I'm still southeast, but due to the storm and rerouting of shipments and putting shipments on hold, they allowed me to pretty much, well, they didn't allow me, they just just to put it on me. And I'm like trying to figure out what was going on. I'm like, oh wait, this is an intermodal? Like we can do that now? I didn't know we could just swap back and forth. But you know, hey, when you need something done, you just make it happen, I guess, right? So I'm still southeast, but I was able to go ahead and do some intermodal loads because I had experience for that 1 week. But it's nothing to it really, honestly. It's just like dry van, but you have the risk of, you have to make sure that the trailer is properly secured to the chassis. Okay, you have to be mindful of your speeds around turns and sharp curves, you know. So if that thing flip off, it's going to be a very bad day. A very, very bad day for you and potentially others, okay? So take the extra time out. Make sure you zip tie everything. Everything is locked in place, okay? And that's really the best you could do. Make sure your glad hands is properly secure so it don't cut you off in the middle of traffic, because you know, it could be a bad thing if it pulls off and this, you know, unhooks at the wrong time. Don't want that. So make sure your glad hands is properly secure. And again, some chassis are very difficult placing to get the glad hands on there, so you just have to really try to work with it, okay? Don't think it's just good enough. Make sure it's good. All right? And if it's just too bad to the point you can't get it, let them know I can't do anything with this chassis, okay? If you're in a pickup yard somewhere, unfortunately, you're just gonna have to leave that load. If you're at a railroad or something like that, they're gonna have to bring you another chassis, okay? And that's all it is to it. But yeah, a real short day. I'm already done. I just came out because, like I said, I was routed home for the storm. So, you know, I'm going home today. Home time is the best days ever. Like, everyone, I'm ready to go home. Everyone's ready to see me come home. My dog is looking at me like, where have you been all my life? Snow. Oh, man. So I just parked back at the terminal. I'm getting ready to go home.